Okay, so we're leaving this estate sale right now. I really couldn't film much in there because I was just way more concerned with grabbing stuff than I was with filming, but I just got a pretty mega haul. Absolutely epic. Doesn't really get much cooler than this when it comes to NASCAR all over prints, in my opinion. Here in the toy section, I've got this Beastie Boys shirt. We got the Tommy Hilfiger, like drawstring style backpack. A little dirty, but I should clean up pretty easily. Let's go for like 30 bucks plus shipping. Back like 5 years ago, this would have gone for like a $100 bill, but 30 bucks plus shipping, we'll take it all day. Got a really cool crew neck here. We got the Tweety Bird, What's Your Excuse? Dated 1996. Licensed to Warner Brothers, Freeze. Unfortunately, tag's cut out. It's got a few little spots on it. A little pricier than I usually like to pay. $9, but I'm gonna grab this. You just don't find this type of stuff at the thrift very often anymore, so we're picking it up. A couple decent pairs of denim here for $6. We got a pair of diesel jeans. For whatever reason, these always sell for really good money. The model is Zathan. They're like a boot cut style, but I always sell these for super good money. Got like the button fly. And then we've got a pair of 90s Levi's 505s, orange tabs. Size 36 by 36, at least it says on the tag. Probably gonna fit a little bit smaller, but I'm gonna grab these. Hoka Clifton 8s for $5. Pretty dang good condition, all things considered. It's honestly like some of the easiest money you can make. These things sell super quick, so definite pick up here. Anybody remember when you used to be able to buy yo-yos at McDonald's? Well, here is one. Year 2000 Yomega D-Force. I used to think these were so cool back in the day. I definitely had a few of these. Only go for like 10 to 15 bucks. They're asking 3 here. Probably just gonna get it for the nostalgia, but yeah, pretty cool find. So we got the Lamborghini embroidered jacket on the vintage Lee. Kind of an interesting one. There's a big back patch. I'm sure somebody will want it. It's only $6, $5.99. So for that price, we'll grab it. I bet you somebody will want this for 40 or 50 bucks. For $3, gonna pick up this Masters hat. Nothing crazy, but anything Masters brand is gonna sell pretty fast, so should get about 20 bucks for it. All right, so no joke, just chilling here in the toy section. I've got this Beastie Boys shirt. It says Atwater Basketball Association. It's a Ringer t-shirt. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know the relevance of this shirt. Obviously, the Beastie Boys, I know who they are, but I don't know what the deal is with the basketball logo. It is on a Made in USA Softy Shirts tag. Well, actually, when we get home, we'll look up the relevance of the shirt, but this is pretty sick for $3, size XL. Found this old Heinz Ward t-shirt. I think he retired in 2011, so not super old, but I'm not gonna lie, I used to hate this dude. I grew up a Bengals fan, so I was not a fan of this guy. We're gonna leave it behind. It's only worth like 15 bucks. And here we have a really nice pair of floral pattern vintage Polo Ralph Lauren swim trunks. Before you buy these, you definitely want to check and make sure that the elastic in the waistband as well as in the crotch area is still good, because this can wear out over time and then they're really not worth anything. So definitely keep an eye out for that stuff. Here's a super cool Flick Bugs Life action figure. It's like interactive talking. I want $5 for it. Unfortunately, it's not going to be worth it, but pretty cool. Found this Powerpuff Girls DVD, still sealed. I'm going to pick this up. Should go for about 20 bucks. Going to be $2 here, so we'll grab it. All right, not a bad little stop there. Got the Gigapets. This is an original one from 1997, so worth about like 35 to 50 bucks. Got the 1988 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Bebop action figure. Not worth a lot. Doesn't have any of the accessories with it, but I got it for a quarter. And then this was a great score. Got these La Sportiva climbing shoes. It looked to be barely worn, maybe a couple times, but this is a really good pickup. These go for really great money, and they're in good shape, so it'll be an easy sale. All right, out of that Goodwill, now we're gonna head to the bins for a few minutes, see if we can find anything cool there. Just came up on a pretty cool one here, 1997 Cleveland Indians World Series t-shirt, American League champs. On the starter tag, got the starter on the sleeve. Pick this one up all day long. So the good news is I found this pretty sick hockey jersey, vintage one. Bad news is, covered in stains. I'm still gonna pick it up. We're gonna see if I can get the stains out of it. But man, this thing is torched. Just found this Jimmy Neutron PC game. The box is open, but the disc is actually sealed in there. So I'm gonna grab this. Not sure how much it's worth, but pretty cool.
sure I'll be able to sell it.
Still got to clean this thing up, but I found it at the bins the other day. Absolutely amazing. Vintage Woolrich hunting jacket. It's got all the big pockets on the front. It's got the like hunting pouch pockets on the back, so you can store your birds and rabbits, what have you, back in there. Got this super comfy liner in it, 100% wool exterior. Found a few online that claimed it was from the 40s. So I don't know, could be 40s, could be 50s, but really love this thing. The sleeves are like on the verge of being a little bit too short for me, so I've really wanted one of these things for a while. I don't know. I'd love to keep it, but maybe I'll sell it and buy another one for this winter. A little bit of a different view. It's got all these burrs on it, which I can definitely get off, but somebody was definitely using this to hunt back in the day. Pretty cool. It's like equivalent to the Filson Mackinac jacket. I don't know exactly what the name for this one is, but pretty amazing. There's the tag, size 42 Woolrich. Turns out it's actually only 85% wool, 15% nylon, but you get the point. Okay, so here's a better look at those Lee Riders that I just thrifted. So it's a 70s pair. I was trying to film them in the thrift store, but just wasn't working out too good. Oops. But just to show you some of the details there's the button there, Lee Riders. It's got the Talon 42 zip there, back patch there, pretty cool. Obviously made in USA, union made. They're a size 32. I believe they have like a 32 to 33 inch inseam as well. So pretty amazing pair, like a nice relaxed wide fit, straight leg, pretty sick. Picked these up for, I think it was $6. Okay, so the time has come to run through this haul, which is absolutely by far the craziest estate sale haul I've ever had. Just a little bit of a backstory on how it all happened. I was like looking through, we just got a cat. I don't know if you can tell, but she's hiding out in her strawberry. But anyway, just like scrolling through the internet, was planning on going to some yard sales the next morning, and I happened upon this estate sale advertisement like on this random website. It did say in the advertisement that there was going to be some vintage clothing. Had a picture of like a vintage Metallica t-shirt as well as some other shirts, so I knew there was a chance there was going to be some good stuff. So the next morning I got there as early as I could. I was actually third in line. The two people in front of me were actually also there for the vintage clothing, so but it turns out there was enough stuff to where we could all grab a bunch of cool things, and I think we all ended up pretty happy. So let's run through it. I'm going to start with some of the more basic stuff and then work our way down to what I think are the coolest and potentially most valuable pieces. So I'll start by saying that I paid $113 for everything in this stack, so definitely an awesome deal. First off, Ohio State University vintage hat. Nothing crazy, but pretty cool. 2002 Ohio State Buckeyes football crew neck sweatshirt from when they won the college football championship. Should sell for like $30. I have sold this exact sweatshirt a few different times. Daytona International Speedway NASCAR t-shirt, 1998. It'll only sell for like $30 or so, but I paid $2 for it, so I said, why not? I'm gonna pick up as much stuff here as I can. Pretty cool one here. This is another vintage Ohio State Buckeyes t-shirt. It's on a Briar Creek tag, but single stitch, pretty cool. Patagonia Cinchilla, really cool print here. This here alone should sell for around like $70 or so. It's a size XL, cool print, very nice. For another $2, I got an older vintage Carhartt jacket. Super nice, these always sell for great money. Two more vintage Ohio State University crew neck sweatshirts. This one was originally brand new with tags, but I had to put it through the wash, so I took the tags off. Vintage Disney World Epcot with Mickey Mouse. Does have some stains on it, but not bad. Another Buckeyes crew neck. In case you can't tell, I live in Ohio, so I do pretty well selling these locally at pop-up shops. 1999 Die Hard 500 NASCAR t-shirt. It's pretty funny. It's a Miller Lite football t-shirt. It says Miller Lite Football Party Zone. Crush the Irish. And it's got an Ohio State Buckeyes football player running on the front. This one has some stains on it too, so I'm going to have to work on treating it. But this is a Steve Miller Band The Joker t-shirt from the year 2000. Not bad. Doesn't go for a ton of money, but for $2, not a bad pickup. I really like this one right here. It's a vintage Walt Disney World Rock and Roller Coaster t-shirt starring Aerosmith. Super cool ride. It's been many years since I've been on it, but I remember it was a lot of fun. Moving on to some band t-shirts, I have this year 2002 Rush Vapor Trails Tour t-shirt, double-sided. We've got ourselves a 1983 Journey World Tour raglan cut 3/4 sleeve baseball t-shirt. Pretty amazing. Paid $10 for this. I really like this one here. This is a 1990 Rush Presto Tour t-shirt. So this shirt was extremely stained up when I first got it. I've started treating it as gently as I possibly can because I don't want to destroy these old shirts, but it's already turning out pretty good. I'm gonna go through another treatment process, see if I can get it whitened up even more, but overall right now I think it's already in sellable condition, so pretty happy about that. Moving on, we have the Ozzy Osbourne Retirement Sucks 1996 Tour t-shirt. Again, I paid $2 for this shirt, so it goes for like 60 or 80 bucks. I might hold on to this one for a while just because I think over time the value of Ozzy Osbourne stuff may just continue to rise. So this shirt here is probably my personal favorite of the entire haul. This is a Stone Temple Pilots t-shirt from their Sex and Violence tour, the year 2000. I've always really liked the Stone Temple Pilots and respected them, but finding this shirt caused me to kind of dig deeper into their discography, and man, they were just a top tier band. They have so many good songs. I love their style. Honestly, probably gonna keep this one. I gotta keep one of these shirts from the haul just to kind of remember it, so probably gonna keep this one, but value of it, I would say around $150 to maybe up to $200. It's a size XL, so great condition. Of course, we've got the Dale Earnhardt all over print 700 Charging Horses t-shirt. This one's absolutely amazing. Size large on the Chase Authentics tag. If I would have found this shirt like 6 years ago, I would have been so stoked because I just remember always searching on eBay for this exact shirt. They're not like the most rare, but I just always really wanted one, but never really wanted to pay for it. They go for about $100 to $150 or so. It doesn't really get much cooler than this when it comes to NASCAR all over prints, in my opinion. It's a pretty amazing shirt. Next up, we have the Bad Company tank top, $2 for this one as well. Next up, we have a Propane Act of God US Tour t-shirt from the year 1999. I had never actually heard this band before, but they're like a heavy metal band, and this shirt doesn't seem like it comes up for sale very often. I did find one of these that had sold for around $150, so I'm just gonna list it high and have offers turned on, and we'll see what I can get out of it, but pretty cool shirt. And on to the last two shirts, definitely some of the cooler ones in the haul. We have a 1996 Motorhead US and Canada Tour t-shirt. This one is super faded. It's got a couple little pinholes on it, but pretty amazing condition. It's on a gem tag, you can see that. But man, yeah, this one's super nice, very thin. This one should be worth around $200. I paid $20. It's a size XL. There are a few different variations of this exact shirt, like the backs are a little bit different. There's a 1995 one, has a slightly different list of tour dates on it, but the same front hit. So I actually wasn't able to find this exact shirt online. So I'm gonna list it high and see what happens. And then last but not least, the most valuable shirt that I came up on at that estate sale, we have the big print Rob Zombie t-shirt. Does have a few choice words on the back, so if you're not okay with that, look away, but here we go. There's the back. Pretty amazing shirt. It's a size XL on the Winterland tag. So I just listed this shirt a couple days ago, and believe it or not, it already sold for full asking price of $600. So $2 into $600, and I didn't undersell it or anything either. There was one online that someone was asking $1,000 for, which I find to be a little high. And then there were a handful listed anywhere from like $400 to $500. So this being a size XL, I asked $600 and I got it within a couple days. So could I have got a few more bucks? Possibly, but I'm totally cool with $600. And that wraps up the haul. Also got to show you guys the newest member of our family. This is Pumpkin the cat. We just rescued her a couple days ago. And as you can see, she is adjusting pretty well to our home. So super happy to have her around.